Hey, Dr. Dave here with USU Extension. Today's Tuesday 2-minute tip is about the word optimism. Now, optimism is sometimes used today as an insult, and that's unfortunate because people say like, "Oh my gosh, you're so Pollyanna-ish," or "Oh, the glass is half full," or "Look for the silver lining," and "I'm always happy and positive." Okay, and some might say, "Why don't you wear a seatbelt?" "Oh, I'm an optimist. I'm on the positive side." That's not optimism. That is stupidity, really is what that is. And so we have to remember, here's the definition of optimism. It is the belief that our behavior matters. And there's actually a couple of types of optimism. There's rational optimism, and that is a realistic assessment of the present, but with the belief that our behavior will eventually matter. So with pessimism, we all explain different events. Okay, there's this cause for these events that happen in our lives. Pessimists explain it as permanent, pervasive, and personal. So they take it very personal. I'm a dumb person, or I'm a dumb parent. I never get this right. They take it as pervasive in all areas of my life. I'm not good at anything. And permanent. I'll never be good at anything. I'll never get that job. And so whenever they see causes of either positive events or negative events, there's always that internal processing. Whereas optimists saying, yes, I worked really hard at this. Yeah, I failed this time, but if I keep working, I can do better. And so that's really the tip for today is strive to be a rational optimist, to be able to see things realistically, but then believe that our behavior matters. Here's a couple of books that I highly recommend, actually parenting books. So the first one's called The Optimistic Child by Martin Seligman. And he wrote another one called Learned Optimism. So Learned Optimism and The Optimistic Child. I love these because it is positive psychology's take on optimism. And again, is that belief that our behavior matters, that we can take an assessment of things and realize that we can do some things to help our situation out. So yes, it's positivity, it's happiness, it's looking at things with a realistic assessment, but then explaining things as a way that we have some control over what matters in our lives. So that's all for now. I'm Dr. Dave with Utah State, sharing tips to make life great.